when I first got on stage, I wanted to be a speaker. I knew that I would suck, that I would be useless, that people wouldn't love me, they would judge me, I'd have nothing to say, I'd speak too fast. That hasn't changed. And so I have a choice. Do I avoid the fear of feeling emotions that I don't want to feel and forever sell out on my dream? Or do I say, if I know the first 10 times I'm going to be bad, how fast can I get to number 11? And so that's the first step, is embracing emotional discomfort and realizing it's just a little midget with 2 broomsticks. But in terms of the art of public speaking, one of the biggest shifts that you can make is where it's not about you. When you get on to start with, you're like, oh, will they like me? Let's look at the feedback forms. Oh, I've got 10 people that say 10 out of 10. One person put 2. I'm upset. Because people focus on the negative, like looking in the mirror. You look in the mirror, you don't see, for most people, you don't look at yourself naked in the mirror and go, wow, I'm fucking hot. No. You look in the mirror and you say, oh, yeah, wobbly bits, you know, boobs aren't the same shape, I've got I've got a mole on my nose. It's we're trained to notice negative before positive based on media exposure. But if you can go on stage and not make it about you. See, when I get on stage, I don't care if you know my name. It's not about me. Tonight has not been about me. It's been about me holding up a mirror to show you how great you are. That's my job. And I'm always reminded of something called the law of 50. And that is that if I'm in a room full of, let's say, 1,000 people, or tonight, 250 people, what I'm going to share is my truth. And I come from an understanding that many people have to hear what I say many times before it goes from level 1 to level 2 to level 3. And those that hear it at level 3, probably the 50th time they heard it, and then it makes a difference. So tonight, I don't care if I've changed people's lives. I don't want to change people's lives. I want to move everybody up 1. So if this is the 13th time you've heard it, I get to move you to 14. If it's the 31st time, I get to move you to 32. And for those people who are at 49, I get to witness them blossom and change. Not because I'm special, but because 49 amazing people went before me to tell them the same thing. And that keeps me humble. It stops me getting addicted to the ego or the significance. And as a result of that, I can get on stage and not care about what other people think. Not that I would anyway, because I don't do goop. This is a goop-free zone. But if I'm getting into speaking to start with, don't make it about you. And once you can let go of that, you can focus on becoming a world-class speaker. And a world-class speaker, in my definition, is very simple. Somebody who can move you emotionally to take action. Too many speakers are focused on delivering people at level 1, and they walk out of the door and nothing changes. Oh, I'm a smoker. I just learned that it's dangerous to smoke. Duh. It's not going to change their life. But for some of you tonight, you hit 50. For some of you tonight, you had an emotional awareness. For some of you, you shifted your identity. Some of you didn't. That's okay. That's not a measure of my teaching. That's a measure of where you are on your journey of potential. And everybody is perfect. Make sense?